first step to joining the Tabletop Simulator community would be installing Steam. So you can simply go to Google Chrome, search up Steam here, and hit any of these links. Welcome to Steam. Probably you would want to welcome to Steam or install Steam. Once you have installed Steam, you will be at this this app, I guess. Then you'd want to go into search the store for specifically Tabletop Simulator. At the point when I'm recording this, it is on sale for 50% off. So instead of getting for 20, you get it for 10, which is pretty cool. You want to add it to cart, check out. Once you have acquired the game, then you should be able to hit play now. And once you hit play now, then you will be taken to Tabletop Simulator. And then I will show you what else you need to do. The next step to joining a game, specifically in Tabletop Simulator for Uprising, would be joining the Tabletop TTS Club Discord. That I'll be linking at the bottom of this video in the description, so you can get invited directly. But once you are inside and you have been verified, you want to then go to specifically, once you're verified, you want to go to the Dune section. So within Dune section, there's a bunch of channels. The one that you really want to be looking for is Dune Uprising LFG. That's where you're going to be able to find games to play, right? As you can see right now, I have put up an LFG for, for Bloodlines Community Ranked. And the command for that would be LFG, exclamation mark LFG, and then, Bloodlines, community, whatever, ranked or what ranked, casual, whatever you want. That's completely up to you. So whatever whatever you want to play, you can play some normal Bloodlines if you want, and people will, hit this specific meeple to indicate that they want to play the game with you. Right. If you also don't want to host the game because you have bad ping or whatever, you can just say like at the end like Bloodlines, whatever. You can just say like need host, and this whole message will be the message will be replaced at the end of looking for players for Bloodlines community, whatever, and then they'll say need host, so people can know that you don't want to host. Anyways, so that's one thing. Also, the other next command that you should probably be aware of is VC. So once you have enough players to join a game, then you can create a VC. And once you have created the VC, you can call it whatever, Dino, Dune, whatnot, and then it will create the game, and it will instantly create a new VC here. So those are the two commands that you need to know. If you do want to, instead of creating an LFG, instead of wait for someone to post an LFG, you can also wait, and then you want to hit the meeple to indicate that you want to play the game. So that's how you would get into the specific Bloodlines, community. The next thing that you want to do is specifically get into the hidden assets channel. So within the hidden assets channel here, that one also is going to be linked within the description. Once you do get verified, one of the important things to keep in mind for the hidden assets channel is you want to go to the ranked announcements. So there is a ranked system that we do play on for Tabletop Simulator here. This is the specific community version changes. So in the ranked announcements, this is where people like Badger and I guess Cheesable and stuff, they kind of give you everything. This is the community master list. So if you want to go through and read exactly what's happened here, what cards have been removed from the original Uprising base set and what have been added, and what entries have changed and whatnot, they are all listed in here. So if you want to use this to maybe like change up your home games on your own, you can also do that if you want. So that's the next thing is being able to know where the actual community list is, and yeah. So that should be it for in terms of like Discord and being able to join a game. Now that you have Tabletop Simulator downloaded and are on the Discord, now you're ready for the next step, which is actually getting the game if you want to host it. Right now, you don't actually have to get the game if you want to play it. Right now, you could just wait for somebody else to host and just join their game. But if you want to personally host a game, then you'd want to go to the Steam shop. Then you want to click on Workshop. And once you are, sorry, not in the Workshop, you want to go to, let's just go to Community first. Then you want to open up Tabletop Simulator. And then within Tabletop Simulator, you want to go to Workshop. Now this is where you're going to find all the Tabletop Simulator specific games. And you want to specifically find Dune, Uprising, Bloodlines. Oh. Right. Okay. So now that we found Dune Uprising Bloodlines, it's the one specifically by Rogerio. This is the one that you want. It is currently already downloaded for me. I'm already subscribed to this item, but you want to subscribe to it. Just hit this button, and then what you want to do is you go within Tabletop Simulator. So now I'm currently inside of the game, and you want to hit the create button. You want to hit multiplayer. You can have as many max players as you want. The password for all TTS games is always going to be TTS Club. So you want to, if you have a specific, if you are hosting a game, make sure you set the password to TTS Club, and you want to create the server. Now, once you are in the server, you want to specifically select the mod that you are subscribed to. I'm subscribed to some other mods too, from just like Dune that were used previously. You want to open up the one that you just subscribed to, Dune Uprising Bloodlines by Rogerio, and you want to load it up. And obviously, you wait for all your players to join in, and then you want to sit down on a team. And once all players joined in, you want to hit the rank button. If you do intend on playing the ranked version, you want to set the players amounts to 7, because that is what the community version is like. Or you could also just play your own versions if you want. You can also select the immortality specific choice if you want. But yeah, that's how you would host your own game if you are curious. But yeah, that should be it to get started with joining the Tabletop Simulator community and kind of hosting your games, and also just being able to play the games. Obviously, once you do have the game and are in a game, the community should be pretty welcoming regarding, like, oh, in the case that you want to how to move around within the specific mod, because there are some things that aren't intuitive. I know I just played a game with some newer players, and they like to drag their agents to the space instead of just clicking. So yeah, there's some things that you'd probably just want to like pick up on about the mod. But other than that, like, the game is super automated, and it should be super fun to play. And if you guys liked it, we'll see you guys around in the community. The last and final thing that you should probably be aware of if you do want to play in the community version and actually do want to play the rank system is, how do you see your elo? So as you can see, I'm currently on Google Chrome, and the Dune server is called, or I guess the website that Rogerio has spent, and I believe Dot has spent so much time and effort on making, is this Dune rank server http.com. So I'll also link this one in the description if you guys do want to see. Right now, it has been, it's still a work in progress. Rogerio is going to build some more with, like, how to display right now, but you can currently see the leaderboard specifically for, Uprising if you want, Bloodlines, Community, Immortality with Bloodlines. And yeah, you can see like your name if you, do want to, if you are in the top 25 or not. You can also scroll through and it'll keep going and whatnot. Anyways, so that's one thing, and then the other thing is you should also be able to search your name up. So as I search up dinosaur, you can see, like, I can see my number here, 1,640 elo of 369 players, and then let's see if I do like find rank. Yeah, like it shows you instantly. There was a better way. Oh, there we go. That's if you type your name up here, right? Then you get instantly, you get your stats, and it shows you like how many games you've played, how many wins, win rate, and then what your total, like, what leaders you've played, how much you win with them. Like, there's a lot of good information about this. That you might want to be what that might be useful for you. You can also look at other top players and see who they're playing, and maybe see like, okay, what leaders are good for you, what leaders are bad for you. Also, this nice little flow chart to see how your elo has changed throughout the game, and also it shows you who you've played against and whatnot, which are all pretty relevant. You can also see, within the website, you can also, there's some useful links. This is like the database, some hidden assets. The link if you want to join it has my channel, has Choosable's channel. There's a like rules for frequently asked questions, which is, I believe, designed by LSR. So that's pretty relevant. And then this is also just like, it takes us back to the community version of where to find the find the game which has been built. So a huge thank you to Rogerio for building this website. And yeah, so if you guys do want to join the rank system and want to know where your elo would be like, so this is the perfect spot to go to. Other than that, yeah, I think that should be it, and you guys should be good to play some Dune Imperium Uprising.